To maximize Zani's damage, we need to understand exactly how her kit works. The main thing to note is that whenever you hit a target with your normal attacks, which includes your basic and heavy attacks, your resonance skill, which includes the block and the follow-up portion, which I'll cover here in a sec, or your intro skill, you'll gain redundant energy. Now, you can use the shield as just a normal attack. Again, you'll enter the block stance, you'll follow up with basic attack stage 3 and get that redundant energy. But if an enemy attacks while you're in the block stance, it will reduce the instance of damage by 100%, and you get that redundant energy all the way full. Your resonance skill is replaced with what's called Crisis Response Protocol. And very similar to the regular resonance skill, if you hold down the button or release it early, again, you can attack, consume all your redundant energy, and deal spectro damage considered spectro-frazzle damage. Or similar to block stance with the regular resonance skill, if you're attacked while in ready stance, it reduces the instance of damage by 100%. After using this enhanced resonance skill, it'll send Zani into sunburst mode, and it will inflict a stack of Hellenical Ember upon the enemy, and you also recover some blaze. With sunburst mode, the spectral frazzle damage dealt by Zani to the target is amplified by 20%. If Zani is on your team and any resonator inflicts spectral frazzle, it immediately consumes all the stacks to trigger the corresponding damage and then converts the spectral frazzle into an equal number of Hellenical Embers. If you look at the icon under the enemy names, you can see that it doesn't have the regular spectral frazzle image. It actually has a different one. That is the Hellenical Ember. Now, coming back to our forte bar, like I mentioned, there are two different sections. Under the main forte bar, there's the charge bar. That is Blaze. You can hold up to 100, and like I mentioned, after you use the enhanced resonance skill, or anytime you convert spectral frazzle to Hellenical Embers, it gives you Blaze. Now, the only way to take advantage of Blaze is by triggering her resonance liberation. So initially, you'll pop the skill, you'll go through the animation, you'll deal some spectral damage, and enter what's called Inferno mode. You'll increase your max Blaze from 100 to 150, and popping your resonance liberation gives you an extra 50. So if you already had 100, you can actually max it out to that 150 immediately, and the damage multiplier of basic attacks is increased. Now that Zani's in Inferno mode, she gains some heavy slash attacks. Now, I know there's a lot in this description, but I'm going to break it down real simple for you. After you pop the Resonance Liberation, you can either hold down your basic attack or your Resonance skill button to perform Resonance skills, Scorching Light, and enter that ready stance mode similar to the regular enhanced Resonance skill that I mentioned earlier. If you block at the right time again, you'll reduce the instance of damage by 100%, and you'll notice after this attack, your basic attack icon is now glowing. This is Heavy Slash Nightfall. Again, when you hit a target, it'll consume 40 Blaze, increasing the damage multiplier of the Nightfall attack in and of itself, and it has 2 attacks. Now, once you completed that initial attack in Inferno mode, you can either hold your Resonance skill button again to perform the same attack, or you can press your basic attack button to perform Heavy Slash Dawning. Again, this series of attacks will consume Blaze and will also give you the Heavy Slash Nightfall attack again. Now, if you've been in Inferno mode for 8 seconds or your Blaze gets lower than 30, you can actually cast Resonance Liberation, The Last Stand. This is the second portion of her Resonance Liberation. Again, it will deal spectro damage and you'll end Inferno mode.